Hi guys. Thank you all for coming to the WinMaC Q&A session. We know this is a Q&A session, but first we want to run down some basic information about the competition before we answer your questions. So WinMaC stands for the Winchester Math Competition, and for the first time since the coronavirus pandemic, we're holding WinMaC in person. And this year it's going to be at the Winchester High School. The address is 80 Skillings Road, Winchester, Massachusetts. And parking is free and abundant. You can park by the side of the school or at the front. And this year's WinMaC schedule will run approximately from 9 to 4. We mentioned this, but the coach or parent that supervises their team or individual has to stay due to school policy at the school for the entirety of WinMaC. And the schedule will work by first us having a registration and check-in period, followed by an opening ceremony. And then we'll have 3 rounds, the dash rounds, the theme rounds, and the team rounds before lunch. We'll then take an hour for lunch. And finally, after lunch, we'll do the guts round, and then we'll host some fun math activities, including the game Are You Smarter Than a 10th Grader, and some Pictionary games at the school. And finally, we'll wrap up and present awards from 3 to 4.
Okay, so here's how the rounds will break down. So first we have a series of individual rounds, starting with the dash round, which is 15 problems in 25 minutes. Then we have our theme rounds, which have 3 rounds this year: Mother for Mother's Day, chess, and mathematics in honor of our math team advisor. And these theme rounds will take 35 minutes. So after these individual rounds, we'll have the team round. Something important to note is that the team round will not affect your individual scores. So you can, even if you do badly on the team, you can still win an award in the individual section. And after the team round, we have a guts round. That's also a collaborative round. And there you get questions in 8 groups of 3. And once you turn in a set, you can't go back. So it's really suspenseful and a really fun way to end our competition. And as for what you can use, only writing utensils, an eraser, and paper are permitted to solve the questions.
All right, now for our commonly asked questions. So the first one is, if I registered my child as an individual, will they have to compete in the team and guts rounds? So while they don't necessarily have to, we highly recommend that all participants compete in the team and guts rounds. For participants that were registered as individuals, we will be randomly assigning them to teams of 4 with other individuals. This is because the problems in the team and in team rounds, they're designed to be completed by a team of 4. And additionally, we'll be applying scaling when scoring for if there's like a team of 3 or 2 versus a team of 4. And if your child would prefer to participate as a 1-person team, please let us know. Otherwise, we will be going ahead and assigning them to a team with other individuals. All right, and a similar question that we were also asked was, if I register my child as part of a team, will they also be competing in the individual rounds? And yes, all competitors, regardless if you registered as an individual or as part of a team, will be competing in the individual rounds.
Another commonly asked question is, are calculators allowed? And as we mentioned earlier, no. Students can only use writing utensils and their paper.
How difficult will the questions be? So the competition math will be a little bit different from what is taught in elementary schoolers, but we've tried pretty hard to include a wide range of difficulties. Most of them are based on elementary school level topics, and the initial rounds are easier than team rounds. If you check the archive section of our website, there is example problems from previous years. And the problems this year will be easier than previous years because we have run into a problem where we created way too difficult problems.
As for lunch, on the day of the competition, we are still working out that with our school. In the chance that the school does allow us to serve lunch, there will be cheese pizza that you'll be able to purchase. However, the school might not allow us to serve lunch, so then you would have to bring your own lunch. And we'll give you more updates on the lunch situation when we get that information.
Yeah, so now feel free to ask your own questions.
Okay, one of the questions is for parental oversight. So long as a parent is in attendance at all times, may we swap out parents for a team during the day? Yes, that is totally okay.
To add on to that, I think you should like check in with us to make sure that we know that the children are being supervised at all times.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yes.
And before I didn't hear, so I don't know. I just confirm the 3 students or 4 students a group, or they necessary 4 students a group.
So for the team runs, they don't necessarily, they can also be teams of 2 or 3. It doesn't have to be 4. But basically what we said, since the problems are designed for teams of 4, we'll be scaling the problems a bit. That way, the max amount of points that like a 3-member team will be different from the 4-member team. That way, so it's like a bit more fair since they have less people.
Okay. So, and the different level, right? But I don't know. I just hear someone tell me this team have a different level, like middle and higher or basic. I don't know. So I just ask.
Do you mean as in like terms of difficulties of the problems?
Yes.
Yes. So for the team rounds, Eric, do you want to explain this?
Yeah, so for some rounds, like Dash or Guts, the problems are gonna be in ascending difficulty. So it's gonna start pretty easy, and then it's gonna go harder as the round progresses. And you can check our website. We have past problems for more information about that.
Okay, I know. Okay, thank you very much. And this is the May the 14th, that day, either whole day or just a half day?
It's gonna be 9 to 4.
9 to 4. Okay, thank you.
Someone asked, if you register as a team, can you just do the team rounds and skip the dash and theme round? The answer is you could, but the dash and theme rounds are counted towards team performance. So skipping those rounds would negatively impact your team scores.
Question.
Yes.
I was wondering, do all 4 students have to be registered at the same time?
If you're registering them as a team, yes, they do need to. And the way the registration form works is you register like all 4 members, you register one team, and then you'll have all 4 members, and you register it all at the same time. Yeah.
If you've already registered like a child and you want to add someone to a team, please we have an email and you could like email us the information and what you want to change and we can do that for you if you don't want to enter in the form again.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
If they want if they already have 4 students register, but maybe tomorrow they say, oh, I want to change another name, it's okay or not?
Yes, as long as you email it as long as you email us the information, then we will accommodate it.
Yeah, and also adding on, you have to provide the new liability form, which is signed by the parents for the changed person.
Yep, and our email can be found on the contacts page of our website.
And we'll send it in the chat right now, just in case. If there are no other questions, I think we can finish this meeting. The organizers are probably going to stay a few more minutes in case there are any more questions, but you're free to go.
Okay, thank you. If I have another question, can I email give you?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You can email us anytime. And
Okay,
also,
thank you.
yeah, thank you everyone for joining.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
We'll be sending out an email afterwards with an information booklet as well as the link to this Zoom meeting since we recorded it. And we'll also send out the slideshow that's also in this meeting today. Thank you for joining.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Okay, I see another question in the chat. How much downtime should we plan for the kids to have over the day? We do have a schedule, and there we have some fun math activities that we have for 1 hour from 2 to 3. We also have a lunch break from 12 to 1, and a break from 10:25 to 10:40. So if my math is correct, you should have about 2 hours and 15 minutes of break time throughout the whole day. Did that answer your question?
There's also a break from 1:50 to 2.
Oh, right, yes. So
It's only
2
minutes.
hours, 25 minutes. Yeah.
And also you could like opt out of the math activities as well, if that is desirable.
We highly encourage you to participate though. They're really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. They don't contribute to your score though. It's just for fun.